not black or white. It's not black or white. It's not black or white. It's not black or white. With Tim Stevenson and Diane Blakeley. Not black or white. It's not black or white with Tim Stevenson and Diane Blakeley.
I didn't think it was until he literally started, when he put his name on the memorial, the John F. Kennedy memorial. I was just like, why would you do that? Like, that's for dead people. That's what a memorial means.
Right.
Dead. Not, I mean, go ahead. You want to be dead. That's fine. We'll put your name on there. But so far, you're still a live, breathing human being.
Right.
And you shouldn't. It's so weird that he wants to do that. Just like he wanted to take over the Kennedy Center. He has two obsessions. One is with the Kennedy family and one is with the Obamas. Oh, I'm sorry. And he's slightly the Clintons, but less so the Clintons, believe it or not, than the Kennedys and the Obamas. I think it's because, you know, you had Camelot with Kennedy. It was really revered, you know. It's like, even though Kennedy did his share of naughty things, folks, I mean, back then they used to hide it when presidents did bad things. They used to
We're a different world now.
Yeah. And same with, you know, the Obamas. I think because they're revered, you know, I mean, think about it. The Obamas, I mean, honestly, I think the Obamas are pretty much, except for George Bush Sr. and Barbara Bush, I can't, maybe Reagan's probably okay too with Nancy, but I don't remember them having these horrible things,
right?
You know, personal things, you know, I don't remember them doing anything that was like really horrific.
Right.
And just to be fair to myself, if Reagan did anything horrific, I was too young to really notice. I was a kid, but you know, and you were too, you know, so, but George Bush Sr., I always respected him. In fact, he was the person I could first vote for. And I voted for him only the first time, because the second time he was asked a question. I'll never forget it. I was with my mom sitting there. We were watching him and he was being interviewed and he was asked a question. I was a kid and I still remember it. And they asked him, how do you relate to the everyday person, like who goes to the supermarket and buys groceries? It was something to that effect. And he looks at his watch like, oh, you're taking up my time. I'm kind of over this interview.
Right.
And then he proceeds to say, well, that's like saying if I don't have cancer, I don't understand what it's like to have cancer. And I thought, that is the lamest answer ever. Of course you don't understand cancer if you haven't had it, you know, but he was trying to pull himself out of a situation and he wasn't being very effective. And then he looked at his watch again. And as a younger person, I remember thinking, gosh, you seem like you don't want to be there anymore.
Yeah, he probably didn't.
And he probably didn't. So I rewarded him and I voted for Clinton because Clinton was like young, wanted to
play the saxophone,
played the sax,
was on Arsenio Hall, you know,
on the cool stuff. Yeah. But he was also a Rhodes Scholar. Let's be clear. Even though Clinton did some very bad things too, Monica Lewinsky, all that poor stuff, that poor young girl, I still feel bad for her because I think he misused his power in a way that was so shameful. And he's lucky his wife stuck it out with him. And I met Clinton years later, and he's extremely charismatic. I could see where a young person might fall victim to that. And it just was so wrong to me. And I'm really glad that Monica Lewinsky has made a real name for herself. She's done a lot of TED Talks and have a lot of respect.
Does she have a book or a movie also?
She has a book, she's done it all
a
now.
Documentary or something.
And she's, you know, given what was given to her as a young person, I have profound respect for her that she turned it around and did a good job. You know, unfortunately, you know, you can't change what happened to her when she was basically a kid. I consider her to have been a kid, and the age difference alone should have been enough for him to understand that being a mentor would have been one thing, but doing what he did with a young person who was probably very infatuated with the president of the United States.
Right.
I mean, anybody young like that could have fallen victim to something like that. And, you know, but even Bill Clinton, you know, like, and that wrong thing has not surpassed what we're dealing with today, because I think what's happening today is just, it's more all encompassing. It's like,
when there's too much happening all at once, there's like turmoil everywhere. I mean, it's bad enough we got weather problems. So it's like, we got this problem, we got this war, and we got this issue, we got this fighting, we got infighting, we got chaos on our streets, we got people policing our own people, we got military and ICE. I don't even know what you call them. Paramilitary. I don't know what you call them because they're not really military, right?
They're not, but they're acting like it because they've been given, like free reign from the administration to do whatever and harm people.
It's like every bully in the world who never made it. And you're like, here's a gun and a badge. Like, here's a gun and a vest and a mask.
Not Black or White. It's Not Black or White with Tim Stevenson and Diane Blakeley.